What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the RAD cast. I'm Andrew Malanta. My friends call me Rogueleader.
And I'm Nicki Malanta, and everybody calls me Dimmy.
Happy New Year to everybody.
I was just looking at that clock. That clock's wrong.
Yeah, no, that clock has no batteries in it.
Oh, well, I
think, yeah, there's a lot of stuff around this house. I got to change the batteries out. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or today. I at least do one of them today.
Take matters in my own hands. I never realized, because I thought that maybe it was just an hour behind, but it's been a while since the last time I changed, so I don't know. I didn't know.
It's stuck at like 1:55. It's a fun clock too. It's that Rogue One, like Death Star X-ray one. I think your parents got that for me for Christmas or your birthday, something like that.
Probably.
And like it used to be up in this room when I used it for actual things other than the podcast room. But yeah, this entire room. Yikes. We've covered it before.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes me itch.
Mm-hmm. But I hope everybody had a safe and fun holiday season. Because
whatever you celebrate.
Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, all the, because like, you know, that span of December to.
It's like a fever dream.
Yeah.
Especially that last week. The last week of the year between Christmas and New Year's. Time is a construct. Nothing exists. Nothing's real that week.
Yeah. Like I was so off my like schedule that week.
Didn't know what day it was.
Didn't know what day it was. I ran maybe once, and that was like New Year's Eve. Not either. It was Christmas Eve or was it Christmas Day? One of those.
I don't remember.
One of those days I ran while we were at my parents' house.
Yeah.
And their treadmill was like fancy compared to one that they gave us.
Yeah, our treadmill was theirs.
It was theirs, and they had like
we got their sloppy seconds. I don't care. I have a treadmill.
Yeah, we use it, but like theirs is like I was like, let me run at this pace. I'm like, woo, that's faster than ours. I guess we got to calibrate ours or somehow.
Yeah, seems fast enough to me. I don't know. I know. Yesterday I had a rough time.
Oh God, yesterday
was a rough run.
Yeah. When I got back into it, and stop
digging in the carpet. Where do you think you're gonna go?
China. Trying to dig to China.
Take a long ass time, dog.
Yeah, but it took like what? It felt like I took like a month off from running because I got back on the treadmill Wednesday because I was like, I'm gonna get back on Monday, but because like you know, but like kid didn't go back to school till Tuesday. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get back on the treadmill on Tuesday. Didn't do it. Finally got back on Wednesday. I'm like, woof. Oh no. And and it sucks because I signed up for a digital 5K on like the 4th of February or something. So that's gonna be a time. Indy, what are you doing?
Problem?
Stop it. Go lay down. Just looking for trouble right now.
Gets in those moods where she just has to cause
booping
trouble.
Everything.
Well, she can't get up here to knock over my water as she always does, so she's got to cause trouble elsewhere.
Anyways. But
yeah, no, it was a good time. New Year's wasn't so bad.
New Year's,
the fireworks weren't that bad.
Yeah, it was the first time we tried when you didn't go to your parents' house.
Yeah, because usually I take the kid to my parents' house because I'm like, I don't want the fireworks breaking her up. I don't want the dog barking at the fireworks to wake her up. And so this year we were somewhat better prepared because one of our friends gave me a recommendation on dog drugs. Yeah. And she knows what she's talking about because she's a vet tech. Yeah. And so she was like, I'd give her this and this. And I went on it. Yeah. And so I called the vet and I was like, my friend told me to get this. And they went, hell yeah, brother. And then
trying to tell you how you do your job.
They just gave it to me. Well, because the last time we got medication for her, like anxiety medication, they gave her like basically Xanax.
Yeah.
And not so much. Didn't work for her very well. Did the opposite.
Destructive, yeah.
And so a friend was like, I recommend this and this. And so I called up the vet and I was like, my friend said that maybe we should try this and this. I'm not trying to tell you how to do your job, but I trust her. So, and they just gave it to me. Yeah. I mean, I had to pay for it. But they were like, yeah, no problem. And so I got it like the same day.
Yeah.
And we gave that to her. A little bit lesser of a dose than they recommended because I was just nervous, as I always am. I didn't want to overload her little dog body on too many drugs. I think it took the edge off.
Yeah. I think
Maybe
she
next
did.
time we'll give her the full dose.
Yeah, clip her nails so she gives an opportunity to clip her nails.
Maybe we should give her the full dose and then invite her over and be like, "You want to help us clip her nails?
Well, we got that
I'll
dog.
buy you a drink."
We got that dog hammock that it seemed to work.
Maybe we can convince her to come over.
Okay.
Like, I'll buy you a 6-pack and some gushers. Whatever you want, baby girl. But yeah, no, I think it took the edge off, and I stayed home, and with the child, and it all went well.
Yeah.
Kid didn't wake up.
Yeah.
Dog wasn't too much of a fucking moron.
Mm-hmm.
And
Air quality was shit.
Air quality was
Till the
pretty
next
shit
day?
next day.
Yeah.
But I feel like usually I feel like the fireworks go into like 1 or 2.
They went to like 2. I heard a couple at 3.
Did they really?
Mhm.
I must have been sleeping because I didn't hear them. As
Yeah.
far as I was concerned, they stopped at like 12:30.
No, that I because there were a couple went off and the dog barked at it for like a second
In the middle of the night?
in the middle of the night. At like 3.
Dog, I was out.
Mhm.
I must have been out.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear that. So wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was.
But yeah, the next day the phone was like, maybe don't go outside and be because it's bad out there.
Thanks, everybody. Yeah, because
It
like
was worth it.
I went right after like it started to die down. It started to die down at like 12:30ish, and I went outside and it was just like smoke everywhere. I'm like, God, thank God we have so much freedom to set off fireworks during New Year's. And it's probably going to be even worse 4th of July. So
Election year, brother. Gotta celebrate. I'm not looking forward to it. I've stated many a time my stance on fireworks. Not a fan.
No, I mean,
if I want to see fireworks, I'll
go to Disney.
To a
Go to
place
Disney,
where
see the-
professionals will do it.
Yeah,
No thanks.
I'm sure there are fireworks shows.
No,
around
we
the
had
area.
like local fireworks shows, in my hometown. Like there was local shows.
It's Orlando. There's got to be a fireworks show somewhere.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But I also don't like people. So I don't really want to
Don't like being outside.
And I especially don't want to be going out on New Year's.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that.
I don't like going out normally. So I definitely don't want to be going out on New Year's.
A good night to us is drinks and gaming.
Let me describe my favorite, my perfect night, because it involves being here. It involves my perfect night. If we're just talking location, it's either going to be here in my fucking house or it's going to be at one of our friends' houses.
Yeah.
Perfect night.
Barbecuing.
Yes.
Yeah, drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds perfect.
Let the kids play.
Yes.
Mhm.
That sounds like a dream.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't want to deal with people. And I also
Other than our friends.
no. The only people I want to, and it's not dealing with them. The people that I want to be with and be around are my friends. I don't want to deal with anybody else. But yeah, no, I don't, especially not on a holiday. People are gonna be drinking, gonna be extra dumb.
Yeah.
And I just don't have the my social battery capacity is not enough. It runs out quick these days for people that I don't like or know. So yeah, no, I'd rather stay home. Perfect night involves this house or a friend's house.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, not going anywhere. We used to do things for New Year's, but that was going over to a friend's house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I remember getting not trashed, but like I got pretty like to the point where when we came home, I like all over the place because it was a small little gathering with us and our friends, and then like New Year's Day, like, all right, we're gonna leave, but we had like I was drinking whiskey all night, and then like they gave us champagne for New Year's Day, and I drank a little bit of it, and it's like, all right, we're gonna get going. I'm like, oh, I don't want to waste the champagne, and I just downed it, and I had a whiskey. And I'm like, oh, so I drank both my drinks, and you were driving, so by the time we got home, I was lying down in bed. I'm like,
clearly I was driving.
Yeah. I was like, oh boy. Hey, babe, can you put the toilet seat up? And you're like, no way. I'm like, yep.
Such a baby.
Mm-hmm.
What? I don't think I've ever
You never gotten to that point?
grown up from
I've
drinking.
gotten to that point a couple
I've wanted
times.
to, but I've never just been like, oh my God,
Yeah.
give me a trash can.
Because it was a couple years ago where it wasn't like, I was like young and stupid. It was just like, we'd been married a couple
Now I'm
years,
just
and now I was just stupid. Now I'm just old and stupid. No,
Oh, you're so popular.
no, it's junk mail. But like, I was like, do I sit here and fight it all night, or just get it over with? So I was like,
Just get it out.
Yeah, like
Exercise the demons.
it was like we weren't even in bed. I was just like lying there and relaxing. Like, I'm just gonna get it over with. Just just get the demon out. And I'm like, wow. And I woke up the next morning. I wasn't hungover. I'm like, God, I'm glad I did that because it'd probably been much worse if I didn't do it. So I was like, I was seasoned enough to know my body enough to yeah, that was a mistake to do those last 2 drinks at the end of the night. So just do it. Just do it because you'll feel better.
Ew.
That was several years ago. It was like before kids ever entered the fray. Or no, or was our friend's firstborn was there. I think
Because they probably had the baby monitor out in the backyard.
Yes, yeah. It was like the first year or 2 of their first kid, and I was like, yep. Mm-hmm. I think that's why they didn't do it because usually they had the party, and I think that's why they didn't have the party because it's like their first year of their firstborn.
Weren't we at their house?
Yeah, we were at their house.
So they did have a party.
No.
Isn't that what?
No, it was just us.
Oh,
it was just us.
It was?
Yeah, we just because it was like their first year or 2, like within like because they usually had the New Year party and like
it was just the 4 of us.
It was just 4 of us and like we're just gonna keep it quiet this year. You guys can come over and we came over and we had drinks and we hung out and
cute.
Yeah, I had a couple and then they're like, hey, champagne, yeah, woo.
Oh, gross. Ew. We should have just stayed there for the night. Damn.
No, because the dog.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we brought our dog. Because
we left her home on New Year's Eve alone.
I think so.
We are monsters.
Or something like that.
Oh my God.
No.
I'm disappointed in us.
Either we brought the dog.
I don't remember.
I can't remember, but like I remember we ended up going home because I like being home. I don't like, especially after a night of like partying and drinking. It's like I want to
be in my bed.
Be in my bed.
Yeah.
And like, our friends are always like, you can stay the night. I'm like, no.
I have to be pretty compromised to stay the night.
Nope.
And I really don't want to get to that point.
Yeah.
So
no, especially nowadays, I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah.
I'm old and stupid now. I'm not young and stupid.
Yeah, no. I mean, I would if I had to, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to need to.
If it got to that point where it's like, I really shouldn't be driving right now.
But you want to stay at my house, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all. Our couch and our guest room and everything is open for you.
Just rediscovered that we have a blow up mattress. I was like, wow, because that was just sitting right next to my side of the bed for the longest time. Like it was like against the wall. I'm like, what is that thing?
Put it on the floor of our room. We'll have a big sleepover next time.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
No, I think we're going to use that for occasions where like we need it, or like you said, there's be times where we're like, let's have a sleepover with our daughter. Like we'll all like sleep out in the living room and we put that out.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we'll use it for.
One day. When she earns it.
She earns it. Woo.
Okay, so I found a fun Reddit thread.
You just jump right into it.
I don't know how you would like organically make your way into this question.
Well, yeah, because we were talking before, like, because you always like send me Reddit threads and stuff like that.
Hell
And
yeah,
you'll like tell me about the like, am I the asshole threads?
Those are always
and every
fun.
once in a while you're like, oh my God, this shit is so hilarious. I want to know what you think. And so occasionally I'm like, no, don't. I won't give you my answer. I want to talk about it on RAD.
Yeah.
And we never do it because we either what was that question, or we just forget to do it. But I was like, this one is hilarious.
I actually saved it.
Yeah.
And I've saved one before and they went and deleted it. I'm like, you piece of shit. But this one's still up. So let me find it.
Because sometimes it's just like sensitive like topics and like it gets out of control and then they end up deleting the original post and
grow a pair, leave it up. God damn.
The internet is forever.
So for some reason, this is an NSFW thread. Not sure why, but I guess.
I mean, it could get
weird.
It could get weird.
I mean, the second answer, I guess, is what makes it that. But yeah, okay. So the question is, each finger on one of your hands can dispense any liquid you choose. What are your 5?
Oh my God. It could get weird. Do you want to read a couple of responses off before that, and then we'll give ours?
The top response is water, THC tincture, which THC, something weed related. Tincture sounds very much like, what do you got to put it in your apothecary table? Like, yeah. Sounds very old fashioned. And then, what?
You know, that whole scene, it's like, what is an apothecary anyways? It's a pharmacist.
Oh, from Friends. Yeah. Yeah. And then
R.I.P.
They said very much.
Yeah. That's another thing we got to talk about, like how like just like celebrity after celebrity, right before 2004 hit. It's like, God
I
damn.
don't want to be fucking depressed, so
Yeah.
we're not going to do that. Their third finger is lube,
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess.
If you need it, Alfredo.
Why?
Maybe he's just really into fucking pasta. I don't know. And gasoline, which I think
That's
is
genius.
genius.
Yeah.
That's one of mine.
Yeah.
For sure. The second one, actually, all 5, they want to be scorpion and snake venoms.
Why?
Because they're used in medicine and they cost millions of dollars per liter. Plus, I can use it for self-defense.
Yeah. That's a good, yeah.
I guess. Just seems kind of, how many people, you'd be like, hey, bro, I got snake venom in my pinky. How much you want to give me?
Yeah.
Like, how many people are you going to run into that are like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's,
I got cash. The third one, here you go. Jizz, 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 jizz. I'm blinding people with jizz left and right, or maybe just right. Hey man, if you want to blow all 5 fingers on that,
God, why? Why?
fucking Peter Parker out here slinging webs.
It's so sticky.
Oh my God. Okay, this next one, very funny. Baja Blast.
Yep.
Water.
Yeah.
I think is a very important one. Drinking water.
Mm-hmm.
Soap.
I mean,
Pepsi. And then
that soap one is a very good thing because especially like how health conscious we've been lately with like washing our hands every 2 seconds.
let me raise you.
Mhm.
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Because then I don't. Well, if
then you don't have to dry
if
your
I got
hands.
a water finger and I got a soap finger,
But then you got to dry your hands. Like, how do you?
I got clothes.
Wow,
I got
Ted,
air and I got
that's
clothes.
a nice jacket.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm not worried about drying my hands. I'm worried about them being clean.
Yeah. But
Hand
what, you gonna eat? Like, what, you just gonna stand on it? Because it's only one hand.
This is a scenario where my finger dispense liquid, and you're worried about looking stupid. I would dispense.
How are you gonna wash your other hand?
I would dispense soap. A little bit. Of
Okay,
water.
let's get into our
Oh, okay, all right.
our 5.
Well, their last one was gushers, but specifically the gusher filling.
So gross. I mean, no, but still, like, I'm thinking practicality wise, but like,
I'm thinking what benefits me.
Yeah.
And gusher filling and snake venom don't benefit
yeah.
me.
So what would your 5 be?
I don't know about all 5, but I know definitely drinking water.
Drinking water it has to be clean drinking water because if
Yes.
it's just water, then it's like
Distilled water. Drinking water.
distilled water from my fan.
For sure. Yeah, she's thirsty.
She's so thirsty.
Drinking water.
Thirsty queen.
Gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
Vodka.
Yeah.
2 more. Because one person's thinking, how can I make money off my fingers?
Yeah.
I'm not thinking, how can I make money? I'm thinking, how can I save money?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of liquid? Because somebody was like, liquid gold.
No, I think it's for me, for practicality wise and stuff, like that was a great like argument with the hand washing. So it would be water on my index, gasoline down on my,
wow, specifying.
because like you don't want to like accidentally like suck on your thumb or something. You know,
I
gasoline.
imagine it just come out. I imagine
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like something you can control or like a Spider-Man type
Yeah,
thing.
but like I'm very so. Also, I want to substitute like water gun out of my wow.
Okay.
So I'd go water out of my index, gasoline out of my pinky, so I can refill my gas tank. You know,
Okay. Sure. Go on.
vodka out of my middle finger,
Okay.
tonic water out of my ring finger, and then hand sanitizer out of my thumb because
Hand sanitizer is not a bad idea.
It isn't.
Especially in today's world, people are disgusting.
and that whole like washing your hands like soap. It's like, how are you gonna dry your hands? You can't wash both of your hands with your like.
Let's think about this.
Okay,
Let's say I'm using my right hand.
Yeah.
And this is
it
my,
would
this
obviously
is my
always
liquid
come out
finger,
of this is
my liquid finger
my
hand.
liquid hand. Yeah.
Maybe water just to wet things up.
Mm-hmm.
Soap.
Soap. And then you're gonna wash your hand like that.
Maybe I have a cup and I fill that cup up and then I.
Well, then that's another thing. That like, what, are you gonna carry around a cup all day long?
I don't fucking know. Maybe.
That's why I say hand sanitizer. It's like,
No. Hand sanitizer.
yeah,
that's more practical.
That's what I would do. Because
Yeah.
like, what, you gonna wash your hands in the middle of a store or something? Like,
Look like a fucking psychopath.
yeah, like you sit down in a restaurant. Whoop, there, my hands are clean.
No, I agree. I'd go.
Yeah.
I'd go the hand sanitizer route.
Mhm. Yeah, and like vodka tonic, just like both at the same time. There's my drink.
Imagine going up to a girl at a bar and be like,
Hey girl, you want a drink?
You want a drink? Hold out your cup.
Hold out your cup. I only got vodka tonics.
Walking up to a girl like, you thirsty?
You thirsty, girl?
Oh my God. My pinky's got lime juice in it. That'd be a waste.
That would be a waste.
Water, gasoline, vodka, hand sanitizer, and then maybe a fun drink.
A fun drink. That's what I'm saying. Vodka tonic. Just
No, but like a non-alcoholic drink.
I can drink tonic water. I've done it before.
Gross. That's gross.
What do you mean? It's fine.
Just for fun?
Just tonic water. Yeah, I've done it before.
Pass. I would go more for...
It's basically flavored sparkling water. That's all tonic really is.
I don't really like sparkling water. So... I feel like I'm going to go for like maybe a tea, like Arizona tea. Or, because, you know, wouldn't it feel weird to have something carbonated coming out of your finger?
I would. It's just having anything come out of your finger is weird.
You're right. You're right.
You would look weird doing this all day long because like the water, like,
Thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
I think I would go with...
This is the vodka tonic just went...
Anybody want a shot? Open wide. Yeah, no. Some of these answers are like, Dr. Pepper, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, we've had this conversation before. I love Dr. Pepper.
Okay, we got a fucking scientist here. Mercury?
Why?
For what?
What you?
Liquid nitrogen? What, are you gonna fucking freeze stuff?
Yeah, probably.
Lava.
Why?
Hydrofluoric acid. And then Jesus juice, which he then goes on to describe as
Jesus juice.
He says it's water. I guess, wait, did Jesus turn water into wine or wine into water? Water into wine.
Yeah.
Do not know how to party. Jesus, king of juice. Coke, alcohol, to wound cleanse, not to drink, like rubbing alcohol.
Ooh.
Pass.
I mean, yeah.
That shit's cheap.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, all-purpose oil, and olive oil. Bro's a chef, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, and then somebody goes, you got 6 fingers? Shit, I can't count. Liquid helium? For what?
Yeah, what do you...
Cold brew. You could probably use coffee.
Yeah. Coffee and creamer. If not vodka and tonic, coffee and creamer. Those would be mine.
Coffee liqueur. Cream cheese?
Why?
Really a liquid.
I mean, it could be.
Imagine that coming out. Ew. That's gross. Nacho cheese. Coke Zero.
Yeah.
Semen. Maple syrup from Vermont and glacier water. Dude's got his priorities straight.
Cool. I don't know. I think, yeah.
I thought that was a fun question.
We
answered it a bit easier than I thought we would.
Yeah. Well, hearing other people's answers is funny too. Like the whole like, oh, hand, water, and soap. It's like, I'm thinking practical uses here.
Fanta.
Yeah.
Scorpion venom, the world's most expensive liquid. I'd be rich. Where are the buyers for that?
Botox. Or is that snake venom?
I don't fucking know.
Because I know that Botox is basically venom. I from my
I thought
understanding.
it was like not that.
It's derived from some kind
botulism.
I don't know.
Something.
I don't get it done. I don't need it.
Pass. I don't want needles in my face. Hard pass. That would hurt.
Yeah.
I've seen videos of like people getting like lip fillers. No.
Ouch.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah.
I don't even want a needle to go into my arm. Hard pass. Tequila, also
Gross.
a hard pass.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Gasoline and the other 4 would all be scorpion venom.
Why?
Sulfuric acid? Cherry Coke? Fuck off. So gross. Semen, and milk. Oh my God.
What? Especially if you're a guy, why would you want another?
You already got it, Spencer.
Yeah, unless you want like unlimited.
Somebody goes, my fingers are always hard. Hey man, if that's, I don't know what you'd be using it for, but
why? Just for funny, like just for fun and games, I guess. I don't know.
Just chill fun time with the bros.
Boom.
Yeah.
Maybe men are stupid.
I'm going for, well,
played a game in high school when you like, the whole circle game, nut tap each other. Boys are stupid. Just because.
You did that?
Yeah.
Nut taps.
Scrub squad.
Protect your balls and your dick.
And your dick. We played a version. We did the whole like. I told you
remember
about that. Yeah. You get to nut tap your buddy if you get them to look.
It's so stupid.
It's stupid.
I love how oh my God. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but like, I love how so many dudes, straight dudes probably, played those kind of games when they were younger. You're like, I get to tap your balls now. Hell yeah. Can't wait. I'm so happy I earned that ball tap. Can't wait to tap you in your balls. And then those same men grow up to be like, no, bro, I'm not gay. Yeah, you were just itching to tap your bro's balls back in the day.
Bro fun. You know what I'm saying?
Just chill bro fun.
Young, stupid dudes.
Does a ball tap hurt that much?
Yes.
Would you rather have somebody... Was it a flick or was it just
it was a tap? It's like
what? Okay, so is there a difference between this and a flick?
It's different levels, like a flick.
You can get different kind of
tap.
torque, you know?
Yeah.
Would you rather... Which one's worse, a this or a flick?
Ooh.
Depends on how much wind up
And
they
it
get.
depends on where you're hitting, too.
On the balls. Like, where on the balls?
Well, are you flicking my tip, or are you like? I almost like full on said like I wanted to keep it somewhat
anatomically. Where are we going here?
I didn't want to get so vulgar with this comment, but like we're like getting the tip with the flick because that sucks. Like,
okay,
you ever like hit your tip?
They're going in. No, finish that thought. Ever tap what?
You ever like flip the tip of your finger like when it's cold out?
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah.
Imagine that.
Even when it's not cold?
Yeah. That sucks.
It's just that kind of like, it's that feeling of like, it happens and then you have that split second of like, oh, fuck. Like, it's going to set in and then it sets in and it sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody's going in blind. They're not like, they're not pulling out an anatomy book to figure out where they're going to flick. They're just going in blind. Would you rather get flicked or would you rather get like punched?
Neither is great.
Obviously. Wow, so popular.
Junk mail. But like, yeah.
Could a flick be worse? Because it's more of a stinging pain.
It stings, but then it could go away. But like when you get punched, it settles in and like because things are getting crushed.
But at least the pressure's being distributed amongst a bigger surface.
But it like
I don't know what I'm talking about.
When you get punched, because a punch can cover so much area, and then it feels like it's in my throat for like at least like 5 minutes.
Oh no!
I remember in Taekwondo when I catch one from a kick, one of the things we used to do is like jump on your heels, because it feels like it goes up into your body. So we jump on our heels to get them down. Yeah,
I've never heard that before.
I don't know if it worked. No, no, but like you would jump on my heels because like I think we did it for distraction and because like I said, it feels like it just gets up into your throat. So like, oh, jump on your heels, but I think it was mostly just to distract you from the pain. Probably. So yeah, but that was like one of those things. But
it still hurts to get hit even with a cup on, right?
Oh yes.
Does it help?
A cup protects you from like things getting crushed,
ruptured.
Yeah, exactly. But it's still you're still hitting it, like. You're still getting hit. Yeah. It sucks.
I guess if you're wearing a helmet and somebody bashes you with a baseball bat, it's still not going to be pleasant.
Yeah.
But at least
you have something there. Like the NFL, they have helmets for a reason. Dudes still get knocked out.
They still get concussed.
Yeah. But can you imagine what it'd be like if they get hit like that without a helmet? So, or pads. And don't come into the comments like, oh, there are leagues where they have no fucking pads and they don't get hurt as much. It's like, yeah, exactly. But
who fucking watches that? You would think people would watch it more because it would be more like violent, but
yeah, but like
it's also just stupidly dangerous.
It is, but like their studies like dudes won't hit as hard because they know if they hit that person just as hard, they're gonna because like that's one thing. Like
that's a good point.
Because I've talked about this when during Taekwondo training and when I taught at our club. It's like what's the benefit of sparring? It's like one, knowing how to get hit, how it feels to get hit, and also how it feels to hit somebody.
So you don't pull the punch or something.
Yeah, and so you don't hurt because like a big part of like training like in martial arts is learning how to properly hit somebody. A lot of people don't know how it feels to hit somebody
without hurting yourself.
Because a lot of people will like, oh, I totally decked him, and like, oh, but I broke my hand in the process. It's like, yeah, because you don't know how to hit somebody.
Idiot.
So like that's a huge response of like when you have all that protection down, you're gonna pull your punch because like you don't want to hurt yourself. So and that's the whole study behind it. But like, yeah. Getting hit in that area, even with a cup on, is just like not fun.
Did you ever spar full contact with no gear?
No.
They probably wouldn't let you.
No, they wouldn't let us.
You ever gotten kicked in the face?
Yeah.
By who?
Friends, brothers.
That many people?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I've only gotten kicked in the face by one person. Yeah. Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah. But it wasn't on purpose because like, you know, for the long... Taekwondo has been weird over their rules over the head because before it's like you can't hit the back of the head. Now you can hit the back of the head. Face was illegal at one point. Then it was legal and stuff like that. So like I've gotten kicked in the face when I was at the height of my sparring, like you couldn't hit the face. And like when somebody went for a face, when I did get hit in the face was when I was trying to protect myself and I read their paper and I actually turned into the hit.
And wait, it was illegal back at that point?
When I was at the height of my sparring, it was illegal to hit to the face.
So did you force them into like a penalty?
No, this is during class.
Oh, okay.
So I've rarely ever sparred in tournaments because I was such a small kid. I always got bumped up 3 weight classes and then I just get wailed on by heavier dudes and I would never win.
Fuck that.
So that's why I stopped sparring in tournaments. Because you know, I've never been a big guy. So, but like I'd spar like my buddy Eddie and all the people you've met that I grew up with, we'd spar in class and they'd always love to pit me and my younger brother against each other.
I could see that.
Yeah, because I think I've told
pretty brutal.
I think I've told the story before. Like we're always like the highlight of the sparring classes. There were sparring classes, and we were always the highlight of it because they're like, oh, here it comes, Team Lanta boys. Because like I would hit him hard, and he'd get mad and hit me back even harder. I get even mad, like even more upset at that, and we just wail on each other. And like,
were you mad at the end of it, or are you just kind of tired?
I was just tired.
Got it all out.
Yeah, I got it all out, and the frustrations of just the match and or just like that class. But it was always like the show is about to start. It's like, oh, we spent all class like alternating partners, and then it's like, all right, here come the Team Lanta boys.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a couple where I think when they stopped doing that is when it got really bad. And I'm like, okay, we got to take a break from this. I know it's fun to watch, but they're going to hurt each other at some point.
Damn.
So
at this point, I wouldn't want to see you guys spar. I think it would be upsetting. We're also getting old.
Oh yeah. No, I can't kick above my shoulder anymore. That's how bad. I'm sure I could if I stretch, but like it hurts to kick above a certain height now.
I was never a big fan of sparring. I liked forms more.
Yeah, I'm the king of forms.
Yeah.
If there's one thing that I was the best at was my technique. My technique was what's the word I'm looking for? Implicable. that's the word.
I can't even think of a word now.
But no, I was. Like, if there was one thing
impeccable?
Impeccable. There it is. Thank you.
That was the word we were going for.
Yeah, that was... English is fun. But yeah, no, if there's one thing that I have not lost is my technique. Because I practiced my technique.
It just might be a little lower now.
It might be a little lower. My flexibility isn't there. My speed and my power isn't there anymore. But my technique is still there. Like, I practiced that so much to look sharp and crisp. And that snap is still there. But... I don't want to hurt myself.
You could probably just stretch and warm up. I could,
yeah. I can warm up. If I warm up and stretch properly, I can probably do a form if I can remember my forms. But yeah. And they've changed, like the placement of your hand. And
so dumb.
They did that every year.
So dumb.
There was like a convention. They all gathered at the hub of the Gukeiwan in Korea and like, all right, we're going to switch things up. And they'd go out and disperse the information.
How can we just make it fucking harder for everybody?
You got to evolve the sport. You got to evolve to keep up.
It's dumb to evolve it and just be like, hey, this block, instead of being here, now it's here. It's just so stupid.
That's the way it is. So
yeah,
because I remember when we went to Korea in 2004 for that one tournament, we were
20 years ago. Uh-oh. That's upsetting.
That is so upsetting. But like we did choreo, and they're like, "Oh, you need to do this now because we don't do it that way anymore." I'm like, "Oh, wow, we didn't know that." So we didn't get deducted for it, but like
I would be like, it was suck it up, bro. But when you're in the heart of Taekwondo,
we're in the heart, and we're in Seoul, Korea,
the literal
soul of Taekwondo.
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, yeah. So
you can't really be like, suck it. We're doing it this way.
No.
Also, your grandmaster probably would have murdered you.
Yeah. Yeah. And it was for one of because we had interns come in from Korea, and it was the last intern that was there. And we just happened to run into him. Like, oh, hey. And it's like, oh, yeah, you might want to change this because this is how we do it. Like, oh, okay. So dumb. Yeah. And that was the reason we'd had interns come in from Korea so they can give us updates on how things need to be done. Taekwondo.
No,
hey.
thanks. Hey. I would love to see what those forms are like right this moment. And just have you watch it and be like, shit.
I think my buddy who has a school has videos.
Oh, I'm sure he's up to date. Yeah.
Yeah. So So I'm pretty sure we can go on their website and look at their forms because it's switched to like the way that they do it now is very traditional now. It's so like it's heavier than it looks before, and the stances are narrower, and so it looks very old fashioned traditional now.
I'm not sure I like that.
I think it's fine. I would like to. We would have to because I know we're gonna want to start looking at schools at some point in this next year or two. Probably this year we'll start.
I'm not feeling too good about it.
Yeah.
They're all going to be crap, I'm sure.
Mm. Maybe we just drive to Tampa every weekend and do a class
you can
there.
do that. I'm not doing that. That drive.
Yeah.
That drive is just, I know that it's not really that bad. An hour and a half is not that bad.
Yeah,
but
it depends on what time of day you go.
Depends on what time of day you go.
Mm-hmm.
That one highway is like, fuck that.
Yeah.
No thanks. That drive is just mentally. That drive just gets me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to train.
I do too. I like there because like I sent you that one video from Instagram. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. And every time I see something of like,
oh no, I meant a train that goes straight to Tampa, but also train in Taekwondo.
Yeah. No,
I meant a train to bring me there so I don't have.
Apparently, it does that now. Apparently, it is a thing now. But like it's like from here, I think I looked it up. From here to Tampa is like $50 per person, and that's like the lowest price. It's like I'll drive.
Lame. I mean,
and then you have to get into the logistics of like driving to the station, having somebody pick you up at the station when you get there, and then the reverse order. And it's like I'll just wake up stupid early and drive there.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm a car trip person.
Yeah. Neither is our
like
daughter.
Very long car rides.
Yeah.
I feel like 2 hours is probably where I'm like, okay, get me out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't know how people, like one of my coworkers just for Christmas drove from Texas to Maine.
See, that's the situation
Fuck that.
Where I would just, hey, let's take a train.
Fuck that. I can't imagine taking a car ride so long that I gotta stop and sleep.
Yeah, and they did it because he
didn't want to fly.
He didn't want to fly. Yeah, take a train or a bus, something where you're not relied on driving, because that brings up like a whole bunch of costs and stuff. Like you got to stop at a hotel, or if you want to drive through the night, where you're gonna risk falling asleep at the wheel and all that nonsense. Take a train. Be fun.
I don't want to be in the
click
car.
Clack of the train.
I've never been on a train.
I've been on one in Italy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Italy.
One
day. I mean, I've been on like the train at like Disney.
Train.
But like not a real train.
Yeah. I've only been on one train in my entire life. It was fun.
Never have I ever ridden on a train or a subway.
Yeah, you have. We went on the BART in California.
You're right. That's not a train though. Subway?
It's like a sub. It's a transit. Public transit train.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
The BART.
What
was that? Fun. California?
Yeah, it was in San Fran.
San Fran.
Yeah. When we were visiting my brother when he lived out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know why we don't have. Well, I mean, we have the what is that, or the sun rail thing. Yeah. We're nowhere near a stop. So
yeah, it does seem like it's extra trouble.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not very patient sometimes. So, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll suffer through the ride to Tampa, but not every fucking weekend.
I imagine if because like the last time we left at what, like 8:30, 9 o'clock?
Wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad. I think we would get out of here by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's fine. But especially, and it was the holidays too. It was like, I'm pretty sure everybody was off the roads at that time.
Yeah.
But,
it's okay if I can just connect music to the radio, Bluetooth or whatever, and just
vibe.
Yeah, the whole time. But, you know, sometimes that doesn't work out the whole time. So I don't know. That's my limit. I'm glad that they don't live any further than that.
Yeah.
We'll see if anybody moves out of state anytime soon.
Hey, my parents have been talking about that for 10 years. Like, oh, we're going to go here. We're going to go. It's like, you're really, now that both grandkids are in the same state, you're going to leave the state? I doubt it.
Maybe we're wrong.
I doubt
we'll
it.
See.
My parents have been talking about that. It's like, you're not going to, I mean, I could see you moving out of the house that you're in right now.
It's a lot of house for them.
Yeah, it's a lot of, yeah. But moving further away from the grandkids, I don't see it.
Yeah.
I can see them moving to like closer to us in between, whatever. But
Fingies crossed. My water finger and my gasoline finger are crossed.
My water and vodka. Hey, say I can do vodka. I can do vodka water or vodka tonic.
If you drink vodka water, there's something
I've
fucking
done
wrong
it.
with
It's
you.
not terrible.
It is. It is though.
In a pinch.
Just vodka and water,
Just
not even like a
water.
squeeze of lime or something.
I've done that with a squeeze of lime.
It just tastes like watered down vodka, and that's gross.
Exactly.
Ew.
On that note, I think we'll go ahead and end here.
That's just gross.
Vodka water is gross. Vodka tonic is...
Vodka tonic is fine because tonic tastes like something.
I haven't had a vodka tonic in a while.
Well, we got plenty of fruit out there for you to squeeze into it. So...
Oh, yeah. Those calamansis.
That's what I'm saying. So
I don't think
ahead.
we have tonic, though.
No, you're right. But we got water.
We got water.
Feel free to have your water and vodka.
Vodka water. Hey, baby, you want a vodka water or you want a vodka tonic?
Wait, gasoline was in your pinky. And tonic was in your ring?
Tonic was in my ring. And then hand sanitizer. Anyways.
Kind of wish that was a thing now. That'd be so practical.
Yeah, exactly. Just...
Do you think there would be like a visible thing in the tip of your finger, or do you think it would just kind of...
It'd be like Spider-Man. Can't see it, but...
Until you activate it?
Until you activate it, yeah. I'm sure there'd be like a... something. I don't know. And also, actually, no, that would... Like, as practical as gasoline would be, to come out of like a small hole like that, how long would that take to fill up?
Okay. That's when...
Let's listen to a podcast and just...
That's what I'm saying. That's when you sit at home, you just get one of those canisters, and you just...
No,
go.
It's practical. Yeah.
You just... One day, it just... Can't go out, guys. It's gas day. Sorry. And just fill up all my cans. You know?
Just watch Critters and just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a way to like pump up the volume, you know?
Just pop a blood vessel. Come on!
Yeah. Maybe there's a way.
Anyway.
Hey, man, in this fantasy world,
hey,
do whatever you want.
it's my rules.
My rules, my way.
All right. Anyway, so Nicki, do you want to where can they find you online as we get out of here?
Maybe like once a year I post on Twitter. And you can find me at Dimmy, DIMMMYYY.
As for me, Instagram and TikTok at Rogueleaderdrew. If you're listening to us on audio form, please follow, feed, and rate us.
I just thought about how I accidentally posted a TikTok the other day.
Oh.
Whoops. I got deleted real fast.
Yeah.
And if you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Gasoline, tonic, vodka. Like, comment, subscribe, and click the bell icon lower right hand corner to see when we do things on YouTube.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of the RAD Cast. See you guys next time.